Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Bitcoin daily update, but before we begin guys, join our monthly subscription. Link is in the description down below. Buy me a coffee/MindYourCrypto. Only 50 people can join in because I don't have time for more and you can cancel anytime you like, of course. You get automated signal buying opportunities, personal guidance, educational videos and many more benefits. And of course, you can join our Telegram group chat with our beautiful members in there. We are a community that grows together every day. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's continue now to Bitcoin, right? And you can see that we surpassed the 35,100. Now we want to close above, and of course we will go afterwards to 36,600, and why not 38,700? And yes guys, I do believe we can approach this resistance level right here, because mainly on the weekly frame I think we have formed a hammer candle. I think this is a hammer candle right here guys. Huge buying pressure. You can see it has all the forms of a hammer candle. So on the weekly frame we can go upwards, you can see that. And if I go on the 4-hour frame again, you will see that we surpassed the 35,100. It looks to me like we can even go above the 36,600. Always remember though, we are in a bearish market. We are still in a bearish market, so we are not yet where we want to be, right? You can see that we are here. We are not yet where we want to be, and of course we just want to see if we can go even higher, because look at this fall down, look at this correction guys, from our all-time high to there. So we have to be careful. We always have to be careful, right? But for the time being, I believe for the short term, we will go further upwards. Even for the midterm, might be for the midterm, we will go upwards, right? And we might go to 38,700. So in case we close above the 35,000 and especially above the 36, if we close above that, means guys we make this as support level, then we are going up to 38,700, and of course our next price target, the 40,500, around there. You can see the previous one line we had formed right here. So eventually guys, I do believe we can go in there. Now the point is if we can close above the 35,100, because we have seen it multiple times that we have some sell pressure here and we can't close above the 35,100. But let's see that if this is the case right now. In the 4-hour frame guys, on the MACD, we are in an overbought situation, right? And therefore when we have a normal market like this right now, we are of course in a bearish market, but for the time being, for the very short term, you can see guys, we are going a little bit sideways. We have our swing highs, our swing lows. We act like a normal market right now. So in a normal market right now, we are above the 100, right, on the 4-hour frame, on the commodity channel index, and therefore we have an overbought situation. Even if RSI is not, we have an overbought situation. However, at the RSI, it is very important, guys, to understand the pattern. And the pattern that follows is this: higher lows, you can see that, and of course we have some higher high pattern right here going on. And eventually we want to see if we can go further upwards to the 4-hour frame on the RSI, going above the 70. So for me guys, I believe we can follow the pattern right there. And by the time we do that, we might be able to go and surpass the 36,600, right? So eventually guys, for me, I believe we can go there. We can go to 38,700, which is our next price target. If you would ask me when you are more sure that we can go there, I would tell you that I am more sure if we make the 36,500 as a support level. I will be more sure when we make this price label as support level, then yes, we are going there. So for now, very good news guys for the Bitcoin. We are having a little bit of a relief after all this correction. I know many people are in loss. Do not worry guys, do not lose your smile, do not lose your positivity. Better days will come for sure, right? And always hold your smile, and with your smile, hold your coins as well. Never sell in a loss, because that's the only time you actually lose something, right? So you never sell in a loss. This is my opinion, guys. Of course, you don't have to take it as a financial advice or something, but I believe that this is the best way to hold your money, to hold your altcoins, and of course to have profits. Because if you sell in a loss, you just sell something, then you panic, then you FOMO in, and then you say, oh my god, what am I going to do right now? And you just correct, right? So this is I think this is the perfect way to handle your coins. And of course you can see that 35,100, 36,500 our next price targets. Let's see a little bit the indicators. Stochastic RSI is a little bit in an overbought situation right now, and the commodity channel index, but the RSI is not. Let's see the MACD a little bit to see what I'm talking about right here. We just want to surpass this resistance level right here for Bitcoin. Therefore we just want to keep going higher and higher, having higher lows and higher highs. You can see how important this pattern is on the 4-hour frame for the MACD. When you see a Bitcoin or an altcoin not moving upwards while we are having some higher lows and higher highs in the MACD, then you should be worried, right? You should be worried when we are seeing higher lows and higher highs in the MACD but lower lows in the price, of course. So, because this means that the coin is a little bit weak, right? And therefore right now we just want to follow the pattern on the RSI, this pattern that we are following with the higher highs and the higher lows right now. And on the 4-hour frame on the commodity channel index, a very nice pattern would be to go there and just fall down and go along like this, right? We just want to go like this, and of course flirt a little bit with the 100 with the top line, so we can let the RSI go and surpass this high right here. If we go upwards from this line right here, then it's all set, it's all good. But of course we need to see whether we can go upwards or downwards. For now, it seems like we are having a very nice bullish scenario, and it seems like a Bitcoin might follow a pattern where we have just a correction right here a little bit, you can see afterwards, and we might just have a correction, then go upwards again, and we will surpass the 36,500. For now we sit at around 35,500. We have 1,000 more Tether USD to follow, and of course you know the next price target. So eventually, guys, a good news right now, and today we have good news. We are start to making a higher high and higher low. Of course, guys, if you bought around here, you are perfectly fine, or if you bought around there at 36,500, you are very fine. You are very good. Do not worry about that. Do not sell your money. And of course we expect to see a more of an upward situation right here. And a lot of people asking me about the volume, right? The volume is not so good yet. The Bitcoin goes upwards. Yeah, it actually it might happen in a bearish market, in a bearish situation, but it is not always accurate, guys. It cannot happen only in a bearish situation. It just can happen anywhere. You can see that the volume might be low and we are going upwards. It is not necessary that we are having a bearish moment, right? A bearish moment, when that happens, when the volume is low and of course the price is getting higher, I believe that it can go into when we have a nice normal market, and of course when we are going upwards, right? Because right now, yes, in overall, guys, we are having a bearish market. I'm not saying that we don't. I'm just saying that for now, for the short term, you can see here from 26 June, we just stabilized a little bit, and we are having some higher lows and higher highs, like going sideways and like what a normal market should be, right? And though I think that having higher lows and higher highs is very possible. And how should you handle your loss? Let's say that you've bought Bitcoin around there. Okay, let's say that you've bought Bitcoin around here, or that you bought Bitcoin around higher prices. Then of course you should invest some more right there in this area right here, guys, and not all your money, of course. If we go further down, then you should invest more and more as we are going down. So eventually you will cover up the losses, and you will see on the long term that Bitcoin will go even higher. That won't happen with all the altcoins. As Bitcoin will go higher and higher, many altcoins might not hit their previous all-time highs, right? It is not necessary that the previous altcoins will hit their all-time highs. We saw it in this bull run, guys, when Bitcoin just went like up crazy, like 5x crazy than the previous high. And now you can see that many of the altcoins didn't even follow. Of course, Ethereum followed and many other, but other altcoins didn't even touch the 2017's previous all-time highs. So therefore, you should be a little bit careful for them. But for Bitcoin, I believe that you can stabilize your loss by investing, by trading in the lower prices, right? Don't invest all your money in here, 20-30%, and as we are going down, you want to invest some more. Also, guys, never lose your positivity, never lose your smile. Just hold your coins and just don't look your portfolio every time per day, right? Because then you panic, then you sell everything, then you go in again, then you are making decisions based by your not your logic, right? And so you need to make decisions based on the logic, and the logic says right now that we are still standing good. In overall, we're in a bearish market, but it is most likely that we can surpass the 36,500 to go to the 38,600. Of course, if you don't want to have swing trades, you can just invest some of your money for the long term around this area. So even if we fall down, you will have tons of money, guys, to just reinvest, right? Because you don't want to go all in into one price. This is a huge mistake that most beginners do. They are going all in into one price. You don't want to do that, because then you panic and then you sell in a loss, and then you want to cover up your losses and you can't do it. So thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.